So it's basically this world that got the game the E10 rating it got, I believe, because of, well, what happens in it. There's a point where Barbossa drinks alcohol and, you know, the fact they kind of run around without any skin on.
Well, they could have just, like, made it like Ribena or something, orange juice.
Or something like that. You know what I really love, though? I love how Pete tastes so well. He's like, oh, that's a slight inconvenience.
I'm not even voiced by Jeffrey Rush anymore. Isn't that a shame?
Truly it is, Barbossa, truly it is.
Who are you calling punks? It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy to you, and don't you forget...
In that exact order. Get it right.
So basically the gimmick of this world is the fact that when the pirates aren't in moonlight, they can't be hurt, so you have to get them into the moonlight if you want to hurt them. This gets annoying.
Especially when there's time sections, and believe me, they'll come up quite frequently in this world.
Oh, I swear to God, this world just loves to piss me off sometimes, you know? I like how Pete is like, hey, this ain't over, you know what, fuck you guys.
You know what, Pete? Just waddle away. You're not really a threat to anyone.
I know. Captain Ass-Zipper tries so hard, but he fails so much.
Ass-Zipper, why'd you ever come up with that? Yeah, so regardless of what it says in the song, you are not a pirate.
Yar har fiddly-dee, being a pirate. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing that.
Yeah, everyone on the internet, I believe, has heard that song by now.
Crispin Freeman, my hero!
Christ on a bike.
We'll deal with them.
Earlier in this game, he was Setzer, in case you forgot.
Oh, the gambling man.
Yep. Actually, that raises an interesting point. Apparently in Birth by Sleep, the voice of Terra in the Japanese version is going to be the voice of Setzer in the Japanese version. So, that could mean we get Crispin Freeman as the voice of Terra in the English version.
And Terra is the brown-haired guy with the massive keyblade.
Yeah, he's the, well, should I really tell? We don't care about spoilers, do we?
It's the enigmatic soldier. There you go, that's not really spoilery. Yeah, I never really got the point of having bosses that are actually harder than the final boss, but they become unlocked after the final boss.
Yeah, you know, I think they brought it up on, like, that grand list of role-playing cliches, and they were like, why doesn't the secret boss just come out and take over the world if it's stronger than the final boss?
Now, God knows why they couldn't get Orlando Bloom to do his voice.
Anyway, the thing about this world is that there's a lot of treasure chests hidden around in nooks and crannies, so if you want everything, you gotta make sure to look everywhere.
Well, it wouldn't be a pirate-themed world if there wasn't booty to collect.
Then she's long gone.
Who is that wonderful voice?
It's James Arnold Taylor, aka Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank, and also Titus.
Of course!
Yeah, well, we could have got Johnny Young Bosch, who sounds the same in every single damn role.
Well, who cares? He's cool. He's the fucking Black Ranger, motherfucker.
And the Green Zeo Ranger. Green.
But nobody cares about the Green Zeo Ranger. It's always, oh, I like the original, even though Zeo was just as awesome.
Zeo was actually better than Mighty Morphin, in my opinion.
Look, one of the Zords had chain guns on his arms, alright? You auto-win. I'm sorry. You super win. It's over.
I occasionally get stuff right, unlike Crispin Freeman, who let Elizabeth get kidnapped. Oh, snap.
Oh, you had to go there, didn't you, Tom? Look, Crispin Freeman, I love you and all, but I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to mark you down on your performance record.
Yeah, he's now under not neither veto, and that's not a position you want to be in any sense of the word.
Ugh, now that I think about it, you might be right on that one.
Now, this scene, I think, if I recall correctly, sticks quite close to the movie script, but obviously Helldragon, having not seen any of the three movies, will not be able to latch onto any line.
Yeah, you know, I mean, everyone keeps telling me, oh, you gotta see these movies. I'm like, oh, but that would involve work. Now, you know, I'm not really sure, do you think maybe ahead of time they could have figured out that this gold that they got was a bit cursed and all that?
Well, they were too busy spending it on food, drink, and as Barbossa said, pleasurable company, because this is E10, remember?
Oh yeah, they couldn't actually go out and say prostitute, because God forbid if Sora discovered that, he'd never get anything done. Now I'm just saying, you know, this cursed gold, it kind of turns people into zombies. I want to get out of that as quick as I can, because Bruce Campbell eats these guys for breakfast, you know?
Especially since he has, is it a chainsaw for an arm?
Well, at one point he had a normal hand, then he got cut off, then he put a chainsaw on the end, and then later he got a magic hand. I don't know, I've never seen Evil Dead. You know, Bruce Campbell's pretty good in any situation, really. Zombies, pirates, pirate zombies, you know?
Well, anything involving cursed artifacts, really.
We're not alive, we're not dead, we're not even Jewish, what's going on here?
What the fuck?
I don't know. So I actually kind of like this scene here. This is actually one of my favorite scenes of this world. He basically says that line, which is pretty good. He pops open, which is obviously alcohol, drinks it, and it all goes down, basically.
It's Ribena is what it is. It's not alcoholic in the slightest.
Wait a minute, I don't even know what the hell Ribena is to begin with.
It's a black currant juice drink.
You should really watch more Flash cartoons, obviously.
Maybe you should.
I do that, Tom.
Very good then. Moving on.
Alright. Yeah.
The hell did Jack just swagger him to death?
Just, hey, boom!
What? Limp hand of doom!
Kaboom! Wonderful. Now, oh, it appears we're going to the island where living people aren't around anymore.
Isle de la Muerta. I think that comes... It's Spanish, I think. You know, Dios de los Muertos, Day of the Dead.
Oh, well, but I kind of just want to call it whatever, because, you know, I am the man.
Oh, next best thing after watching people looking at things is watching people looking at things where people are doing things.
Oh, wow, maybe we should be there. No, I think I'd rather be content.
Mm-hmm.
A huge plot point in the film is the fact that you gotta put the right blood on the coins for the curse to go, right?
Mm.
So because of that, they have to do that, and yet you never see it at all. It's always cut away.
Well, to be fair, the blood is on the talisman. Medallion, whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's just, you know.
Oh god, the hammers.
Oh my god, they have color this time.
Oh, I keep forgetting the first time we actually encountered the hammers, and the cause is in Timeless River. There is no gesticulation angry enough to describe my feelings about the cars.
Words not available to express anger. Please consider upgrading to the latest version of our dictionary. Oh great, one of these. Delightful, I just love them.
Pay attention during this fight and look at the reaction command. You will definitely see it's called Returned Fire.
See, guys, when you make sensors, you gotta make sure you catch everything. Otherwise, us nerds on the internet will point it out for you. High counter and back shuffle don't have anything to do with guns, so I can kind of forgive those. It's mostly the return fire that gets me angry.
I know it's supposed to stay faithful to the film and whatnot, but only being able to attack them in a certain place and every other time your attacks bounce off gets really annoying after a while.
Yeah, I mean, what makes that happen like that? It's the fucking Keyblade. It's the man, right?
Of course. Are we just leaving Jack behind then?
Yeah, well, fuck him. You know, he hasn't done anything for me, so why should I care?
James Arnold Taylor, stop appearing in Ratchet rehashes, thanks very much. Oh snap.
Look, Jax, now's not the time to shoot the shit, alright? We kinda have things to do.
Your fancy bandana and your dreadlocks and your rum.
And you're... look at my hands, they're everywhere. Bitch, what did you do to my gold? It didn't do anything! Stupid bitch!
The medallion!
Oh!
Ah!
God, I love that. Oh, I think that mission we were actually talking about occurs in this particular part.
Oh, that mission, huh?
Oh yes, that one, you know.
Grr, I am developing the anger time within my soul. Guys, where are your tickets? You know, this is hardly the way you get on a cruise, okay?
And now, since this is Kingdom Hearts, we've had a minute or two of action. Now we have to go into a cutscene for 5 minutes.
Exposition?
Well, put it this way, it could be Metal Gear Solid, you go into a cutscene for an hour.
Yeah, you know what, I think I'll take this over that, thank you very much.
Why did you take it?
Really, are you gonna wear that dress for the whole game, honey? First off, it doesn't look good. Secondly, it's hot. It's summer, alright? Come on.
Well, they are out on the high seas, winds and all that.
Well, that's true.
See, we're reduced to quibbling about a dress.
That's truly said, Tom.
Yes. Why would his father's blood deactivate the curse? God knows.
I don't know, I think maybe the gold just gets sick of having blood spilled all over it. He's like, okay, you know what, I can't work like this, I'm done.
Or it's like, oh, commoner blood, fuck that, curse removed. This really is an odd scene. Jack tied up with ropes and a half-naked guy in the background. What's going on, Square Enix?
And you know when the moonlight comes out, that dude just takes everything off. Oh, honey.
No, I see what you did there.
And so, the most annoying sequence in this game begins!
Everyone hit the deck!
Oh lord, I wonder how many times I'm gonna bitch during this particular action sequence.
Yes, the Hell Dragon's the perfect name for a nerd on the internet, don't you think?
Oh, of course, next to something like Cloud, loads of numbers next to the name or something.
Or, you know, something like Nintendo Tom, but who's got that, right?
Who the fuck is that?
I'm in Tom 64.
You all get one chance and then I kill you afterwards.
So, really quick, you basically have to fend off the ship while protecting the medallion from the pirates, and it's fucking annoying, and I hate you forever, game.
When the pirates pick up the medallion, you have a certain amount of time, like you see here, to defeat said pirate before they like disappear into the abyss. It's never really stated what actually happens.
Oh, well, you kind of the same thing with the Demix clones, you know, maybe they fuck you or something. I don't know.
What, from water sex to zombie sex, mate? What kind of shit are you into?
I'm just saying, you know, I'm trying to figure it out, but unfortunately my brain's not coming up with very good answers. Man, give me that medallion, man. I need to buy some chocolate doubloons with that.
Wait, isn't the medallion a chocolate doubloon itself?
No, it's rotten. That's why I'm going to trade it with someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh, it is cursed after all.
Oh yeah!
Duh.
Oh no!
Suddenly in Barbosa, where the fuck did you come from?
Now, this right here, it's obvious what he was intending to do. They need Turner's blood, so he was intending to blow his head off in the Japanese version. But of course, in the American version, he's just, you know what, I'm gonna pussy out.
Well, now that you mention it, his left arm does seem very stiff there, like it was just edited on.
Silly censorship. Why do you torture me so? Oh shit, it's Captain Ass Zipper Nose!
Look how much he stands out!
It's like, hello! Well, it's bad enough that he's fat, you know. Here, it's just like he's like 3 times the amount.
And in pastel colours, no less.
Here's what I really like, you know. Rather than be like real pirates and shoot them in the face, they put them on the ship, they tie them up, they put up explosives, and then they decide to leave.
Well, they have a brig, mate. They have to use it at some point. I like how Jack, being a pirate, is the most sensible one of the group, whereas Sora, who's meant to be the hero, is a lot more irrational and controlled by his emotions, but then again he is wearing red.
Anger and hate are supreme! Oh, that's definitely not a spoiler.
Ho ho ho, good thing you didn't use it in context. Yes, it's mini-game time. Basically, there are explosives, like Hell Dragon said, rigged about the ship. You have to use triangle, as you do for every reaction command in the game, to knock them off the ship. The flying bat heartless, that's right, Helldragon, bats, will eventually start to attack the barrel, so make sure you kill them in the process as well.
Yes! Kill all the fat! I said here, mess with me! Anyway, no, you can't come. Women aren't allowed to be pirates. Stay on board and cook some grog or something, I don't know.
Mate, grog is a drink.
You can cook grog!
Prove it.
I will, yeah!
Helldragon will be a pirate one day and he'll hunt bats on the high seas.
At least my name isn't Guybrush Threepwood.
This time for sure.
I like that. It didn't work the first time, so let's get it right this time.
Not possible.
Oh god, you're a walking, talking duck claiming to be a pirate.
I hate this part, it's just so cheesy. Ugh.
Goofy too.
Tom Servo! Whoa! I want you to watch this though. I want you to see what happens because Sora interferes. See, he says that. Jack's like, huh? What? And then he gets his ass stabbed.
Well done, Sora. Some Keyblade Master you turned out to be.
Yeah, you know, don't show any guns, but show people walking around without their skin on. That's nice.
Well, you gotta have Johnny Depp showing a certain amount of skin, or none at all.
Tom, I want to punch you in England so bad.
Pete, bring me a subpar Heartless.
Okay, I'll do as you say.
My whistle has the power to summon the shittest Heartless you've ever seen. One that doesn't even attack you, as far as I know.
This is the, Illuminator Heartless, if I recall correctly. Thank you, Kingdom Hearts Wiki. And, basically, its ability is to drain the area of light, and as we all know, pirates can only be heard in the moonlight.
So this presents somewhat of a problem, but it's got so little HP that it's kind of ridiculous, really.
I think this is the first time we use Wisdom Form, is that right?
I love the way it slides along the floor.
I like how it uses the Keyblade as a gun, which is kind of cool.
More Keyblades need to do that, but then again, Terra was like the second one to do that, and yeah, I don't want to ever experience that fight, ever.
Ah, here's one of the limits.
No, it's not one of the better ones. I think one of them you drop one of the medallions into a treasure chest and it explodes, but God knows how you activate that.
I don't know, I don't even bother to try to activate some of the limits, I just go for it, you know?
Pretty much. Alright, wisdom for a second time.
Eat my magic bullet, bitch! Now, let's beat on him till he falls down.
Oh God, get in the moonlight already.
That definitely won't get old later.
Thank goodness for the powers of editing.
Take that, bitch! And you're gone. Now that I've destroyed your light heartless, then you mean nothing to me, Pete.
Right.
Wait, wasn't Barbossa killed in part 49?
Well, this is a Kingdom Hearts game, Tom. You know he has a chance to fight back.
Oh yeah, all bosses have two forms or some shit.
Enough of this.
It's over with, Barbossa. I have a cartoon duck on my side. You cannot win.
A draw.
I like this, you know, Jack's like, fuck this. I'm just gonna shoot the bastard in the face.
Of course they censor this as well though.
Well, it's still the coolest thing we can get in this game, so I gotta give it some props.
Pretty much.
Laugh while you can, Barbossa.
That's what I don't get. He should have shot him first, let Barbossa laugh, and then toss over the medallion. That would have been a cooler execution.
Well, there's probably a certain amount of time, like, you can shoot him and it won't hurt him, but then you've got to throw the coins in before that little time period wears off.
Well, yeah, but it leads him along to make him think he survived. But then he doesn't, because he's dead, because I shot him.
That she is.
Well, it doesn't matter. We got our pimp-ass ship back.
Jack,
It could use some sparkly things like the dope-ass Disney train.
she hitting me again, man.
I don't know if we kind of want to do that to
Hey,
a
Jack.
pirate ship, you know? That would just make it wussy.
Yeah, moving on. Jack's compass is the activation thing.
I thought it just got turned into an eye ripper for a minute there. Now with blue swirly thing.
Well, it does kind of make sense. A compass is meant to show you the way and whatnot.
Oh, come on, Tom. Don't bring metaphors into this. That's the last thing we need. And you know what? Fuck it. I mean, this ain't high art, guys. If you ever thought it was, I really have to question your taste.
No.
If you want
For a
quality,
minute
go
there,
watch a Let's
I was
Play.
Anyway, this is possibly my favorite of the Gummy Ship sections, the Ancient Highway.
If not just for the music, really.
Yeah, the music's kick-ass. It's like you're playing a Mega Man X game. It sounds like it would belong there.
But no, it's in Kingdom Hearts, where orchestral music reigns.
Truly, the strangest of phenomena has occurred. So, is this like the commute for people who travel to different worlds? Oh man, I would have been here earlier, but these guys were firing donut lasers at me.
Yeah, I was just spiraling across millions of bullets, don't mind me.
You know, it's Japan, you know, at some points it just gets like a bullet hell, and I can't forgive it for that. We're Americans, come on.
My fingers cannot handle the torture. Oh, laser rain, that's a good sign.
You know, that's always a positive thing to do when you're trying to travel to Agrabah.
Oh, this guy, do you not have any other hobbies besides spamming bullets at us?
I know, what a gigantic douchebag. He comes, shoots donuts at me. I mean, back off, man.
Why are you so angry, Flying X-Ship? Why?
I don't know, maybe he's angry that he's an X and not a fun shape like an E.
Maybe he communicates through the art of destroying things, and maybe he's just saying hello, really. You know, when you get down to it, the worlds themselves aren't really that big. I mean, Agrabah itself comprises of, like, a very small town, a desert, and just one palace, really. Do you ever wonder if, like, maybe the darkness of the Heartless took away the rest of it?
Well, no, but I probably can chalk it up to the laziness of the programmers. 1,000 real-time NPCs, and I want locations accurately based on whatever Agrabah is supposed to be, so do it.
Persia, maybe?
Okay, Persia, Iraq, I don't know. Oh no, it's Gilbert Gottfried! He's coming here to annoy me forever!
He's like the parrot form of you. Haha!
Ha ha ha! When I put my England punch, he will be the first to experience it, Tom.
England punch, eh? Does it come in other national varieties?
Well, no, eventually I'll develop a China punch when they piss me off.
That sounds so wrong.
Alright, now let's kill some ethnic heartless. That's sound wrong, so I'm going to refrain from that in the future.
I very much like this variety. What were they called? Barbarians? Warriors?
What, these guys?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just call them sword motherfuckers.
Well, these sword motherfucker heartless are a lot better than the sword motherfucker heartless in the first game.
I like that. Also the fat motherfucker Heartless and these tiny motherfucker Heartless.
We return after a very long hiatus to Agrabah.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've been here, huh? It's still a shithole, ain't it?
It's been so long that I actually forgot why I was in wisdom form. Helldragon pointed this out to me earlier.
Yeah, the last time we were here, he was using the wisdom form to bust up some sword motherfuckers. That's what we call them, right?
I believe they're actually called Lunar Bandits.
I don't fucking care. I'll call it whatever I want. This is my commentary, right? Now, if they ever do, like, a version of this world for, like, Kingdom Hearts 3, then they really should do it on King of Thieves, because otherwise, where else are you gonna go with the storyline?
Oh yeah, we've actually done a commentary for the third Aladdin movie, but like everything else on this channel, it won't be released for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So the problem with Kingdom Hearts, in that, apart from Hollow Bastion, in this version at least, there's no NPCs walking around, so it feels empty, literally.
Yeah, you got like a ghost town here, honey. That's not exactly good for tourism. Well, that definitely won't get old and annoying at all.
Sudden burst of emotion.
Yeah, she's pretty bipolar for a Disney princess, ain't she?
You gotta inject some character into there.
If you can't control that furball, put a leash on him. Look, I'm sorry. You should be.
I'm gonna take your little hat. That's your punishment.
Oh god, I wish I had a beard to twirl like that.
So yeah, we kind of need to buy this lamp because it kind of has ultimate evil in it, and that wouldn't be good, you know. So
The problem here is, Sora's trying to buy it with someone else's money. Let this be a life lesson to you. Don't do that, you'll end up with your kneecaps being busted. We're going next to the Cave of Wonders, I believe.
wait, we're going next to it, or are we going inside of it?
We're going inside of it.
Oh joy, I just hope it's not a boss this time. Look guys, it's sand. It's stupid, alright?
Well, technically it's rock when it solidifies.
Well, I just remember all the backlash we got over that, you know?
Look, mountains broken down are pretty much sand. That's how the beaches were formed.
That is not a good boss, thank you. Personally, I like all these empty stands that somehow explode when you touch them.
That's the only reason they're there, really, for pyrotechnics.
Yeah, you know, they figure, Michael Bay is coming over, we better set up and make him feel at home.
And make it awesome.
Yes. Blow up tigers, blow up Raja, that would be awesome.
That's probably why Raja's not in this game.
Michael Bay already got to him, oh god.
Where's Raja? Michael Bay. Michael Bay is now the Sultan of Agrabah.
Under my new kingdom, we will have a day dedicated to exploding things I despise.
Will that be like Explodes Day?
We will remove Wednesday from the week and replace it with Explodes Day.
Is that just a day dedicating to destroying things he doesn't find awesome?
Yes, all will perish underneath the tyrannical rule of Michael Bay.
Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough and to the newly revamped Cave of Wonders.
What is this place?
Must you always quote from your video of the day, Helldragon?
Girl Chan in Paradise is my new favorite anime, and I would recommend the rest of you watch it as well.
That's Ego Raptor's latest pride and joy, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't really know when he put it out, but I just discovered it, and I am enjoying it very much.
Now, I've heard of sand being dropped, but Blizzard. Ugh.
Yeah, you would think that this place would fill up with sand in an homage to the traps of this era, but...
Well, it's kind of like me in Crisis Core, just spamming Blizzard. Die, Sephiroth.
You know, this minigame was so worth it, I might add.
Yeah, it could have just sufficed to put a cutscene in, if I'm brutally honest, and I always am. Did we really need a save point after that?
I know, that was so hard, wasn't it?
Oh, fucking hell, man.
You know?
This is one of those filler parts, in case you haven't noticed.
So yeah, basically the mission is a gauntlet that you have to do in a certain amount of time, and I think you were telling me one of your problems about this area, Tom.
Yeah, like just now. As you're falling, you're just wasting time, really, and it's a time mission. I hate when the game deliberately stops you from being able to win before the time goes out.
Even worse is when you have to fight these fat motherfuckers.
You got discrimination against overweight Heartless, mate?
No, I have discrimination against jackasses, Tom. This is a jackass. Anyway, these guys are really annoying, so I'm gonna have to stab them over and over and over.
Well, I think off-screen, Helldragon, you referred to them as the Slut Brigade.
Yeah, the Asian slut brigade. Did I say something like that? I don't remember exactly.
Don't recall the Asian part. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, consider the original guys who made this place. So, I mean, I would just think that would be really annoying.
Well, it was to stop people from getting to the treasure, Hell Dragon.
Well, what if you built the building and you realize, oh shit, I left my watch on the bottom past the depth traps.
Well, instead of like keeping it as a place to hold treasure, it could be like a hotel. What if you had to do this every time you wanted to go to the toilet or something?
You can do anything you like, but you can never leave, apparently.
You can piss into eternity.
Ooh!
It's so obnoxiously orange.
I'm going to stuff everything orifice I have in my body with gold!
Oh, sweet Jesus on a unicycle.
I'm gonna break the jewels off of that, too!
In more ways than one.
Ooh!
Donald looking very white and orange there, even though he already is.
Donald, I will pile drive you if you try anything, and it won't be in gold, it will be in my fist.
Oh yeah, I forgot Pete can actually summon Heartless.
Thought he just carried him around, they kinda, went around with him, but...
His ass zipper is like a corridor of darkness.
That's not funny, alright? That creates imagery that doesn't need to be ever made.
Oh yeah, we need imagery instead of your ass being a boss.
Let's not get into that either! More of these jackasses. I hate it when they all group together, too.
I'm not sure, but does this space get gradually smaller as the fight goes on?
I think it does. That's kind of disturbing, actually.
Oh well, always good to get rewards after a slog like that.
And in this case, it's actual money.
No, we don't get to take this treasure with us.
Because that would make too much fucking sense, right?